Ever checked your bank statement at the end of the month and felt genuinely confused about where your money actually went? No shopping sprees, no luxury purchases, just rent, groceries, gas, and bills, yet your balance collapsed faster than expected. That feeling isn't bad budgeting. It's a warning sign most people miss while everyday expenses quietly destroy their ability to build wealth. We're living in a time when normal spending patterns drain money faster than incomes grow, and most households haven't adapted yet. The result? People work harder every year, yet feel poorer, more anxious, and stuck despite doing everything they were told was responsible. In this video, I'll break down 10 everyday expenses silently bankrupting the middle class in 2026. Once you see them, you'll understand why your paycheck keeps disappearing and how to stop the damage before it compounds further. Let's address the elephant in the room. Fast food has become absurdly expensive, and nobody seems to be talking about this crisis. The entire premise of quick-service restaurants was affordability combined with convenience. You sacrificed quality for speed and a reasonable price. That social contract, it's broken. A standard combo meal at major chains now runs between $13 and $18. That's not a typo here. $18 for a burger, fries, and a drink from a restaurant where you throw away your own trash. Think about that. Here's the kicker. For that same $18, you could hit up a casual dining restaurant during lunch hours and get an actual plate, real silverware, and table service included. The value proposition has completely inverted, yet we keep paying without questioning it at all. And we're all participating in this madness because the convenience factor still exists. We're busy, we're tired, we're hungry, and the drive-thru is right there. So we rationalize it. It's just this once. Except it's not once. It's twice a week minimum for most American families today. That's over $1,800 annually on mediocre food served in paper bags. Money that could build your financial future. The sit-down restaurant situation isn't much better at all. A standard dinner for two at a mid-tier establishment runs high nowadays. Nothing fancy, just your neighborhood Italian place or chain restaurant easily hits $90 to $110 after tax and tip are included. $100 for spaghetti. Let that sink in for a moment. $100 for basic pasta and sauce. If you're dining out 3 times weekly, which many dual-income households do, that's approximately $15,000 annually going straight out the door. $15,000 that could be invested, earning compound returns for your retirement. Instead, it's converted into temporary satisfaction and dirty dishes someone washes. I'm not suggesting you never enjoy a meal out. I'm suggesting that most people have normalized a level of restaurant spending that's absolutely insane. This would have seemed completely crazy just 15 years ago. Yet, here we are, accepting it as normal, everyday spending behavior. New cars represent one of the most universally accepted forms of financial self-sabotage that nobody wants to admit or discuss openly. The mathematics are brutal. The instant your new vehicle leaves the dealership, it depreciates roughly 20 to 30% in the first year alone. You literally pay a premium for the privilege of being the first owner, and that premium is tens of thousands of dollars vanishing. Meanwhile, you're likely financing this depreciating asset at 6 to 8% interest in today's market. Think about what that really means financially. You're paying interest on something that's actively losing value every single day. It's the opposite of wealth building. It's wealth destruction, frankly. The emotional drivers are obvious. There's something deeply satisfying about that new car smell, the latest technology, the warranty coverage, the pride of ownership. I get it. But here's what wealthy people understand that broke people don't. Smart buying beats emotional buying every time. A 3-year-old certified pre-owned vehicle offers 90% of the utility at 60% of the cost. Someone else absorbed the depreciation hit already. You get reliable transportation without the financial penalty. It's the same car, just smarter money management on your part for real wealth. But I deserve it. I work hard. You know what else you deserve? Financial freedom, early retirement, not having to stress about money constantly. But you can't have both the new car every 4 years and the financial security. For most people, you have to choose one path. The average new car payment in America is now over $700 monthly. That's $8,400 annually servicing automotive debt. Money that could be building wealth instead of servicing debt on a depreciating asset that loses value the moment you drive away. Food delivery apps have created an entire economy built on convenience fees that most people don't fully calculate or understand at all. Let's break down the actual cost of ordering a $35 meal through these platforms. The numbers will shock you when laid out clearly. Base meal cost, $35. Delivery fee, $4 to $6. Service fee, $3 to $5. Small order fee, $2 to $3. Tip, $7 to $8. Markup on food, 20 to 30% above restaurant prices. Now let's add all of that up together. Your $35 meal actually costs $55 to $60. You're paying nearly double for the convenience of not getting in your car. And people are doing this multiple times per week without thinking twice. If you're ordering delivery 3 times weekly at $55 per order, that's $8,580 annually. For the exact same food you could pick up yourself for $35, saving $5,148 in savings just by driving to pick up your own food. That's a vacation fund right there. The apps have successfully trained consumers to see a $5 delivery fee and think, that's reasonable, while ignoring the 5 other fees buried deep. They're masters at making you focus on one small fee while the total quietly doubles. It's brilliant marketing, terrible for your wallet. The $7 latte has become a cultural phenomenon and a financial drain that's quietly destroying your wealth-building potential every single day. Specialty coffee shops are everywhere, and they've normalized prices that would shock someone from 2010. A standard latte now costs $6 to $8. Add any customization, oat milk, extra shot, flavor, and you're at $8 to $10 for one drink. One single coffee drink every morning before work. If you're getting coffee 5 days a week and most regular customers go daily, that's $40 to $50 weekly or $2,000 annually minimum. $2,080 to $2,600 annually. For what? Caffeinated milk with foam. Let that number sink in for a moment here. A quality coffee maker costs $100 to $200. Premium beans run about $15 per pound. You could make exceptional coffee at home, about 75 cents per cup. Same quality, same caffeine, fraction of the cost. The math is simple, but people ignore it completely every day. But it's not really about the coffee, is it? It's about the ritual, the ambiance, the Instagram story, the feeling of treating yourself daily. The coffee shops know this, which is why they've created an entire lifestyle brand around a beverage that costs them 40 cents to make. They're selling you an experience, not coffee, and you're paying a 2,000% markup for that experience without even realizing it. The subscription economy has quietly infiltrated every corner of consumer spending, draining your bank account with small charges that add up massively over time. Let's inventory what the average person is paying monthly. Streaming services, 4 to 5 platforms, $60 to $80 every single month. Music streaming, $11 to $15. Cloud storage, $3 to $10. Fitness apps, $10 to $30. Productivity software, $10 to $30 monthly. Meal kits, $60 to $120. Beauty or grooming boxes, $20 to $50. Gaming subscriptions, $15 to $30 each month. That's $189 to $365 monthly, or $2,268 to $4,380 annually. For services you probably use sporadically. Half of these subscriptions you forgot you even had until you checked your credit card statement today. The genius of subscriptions is that each individual charge seems insignificant. $9.99 doesn't feel like real money to most people, but 20 of these small charges become real money very quickly. It's death by 1,000 cuts to your financial future and wealth. And streaming services specifically have become absurd. People are paying for 6 different platforms to recreate what cable used to offer in one package. We congratulated ourselves for cutting the cord and then voluntarily created an even more expensive, fragmented system. The irony is lost on most consumers. The average household now spends $91 monthly just on streaming entertainment. That's $1,092 annually to watch content passively. Content you could access with 2 services and some patience. But we've been conditioned to expect instant access to everything all the time. The annual smartphone upgrade cycle is a masterclass in manufactured obsolescence and consumer psychology. Tech companies have perfected this manipulation of your spending habits. Flagship phones now cost $1,000 to $1,600, and people are upgrading every 1 to 2 years because why exactly? The camera improved marginally? The processor is 15% faster? You can't even notice the difference in daily use. It's imperceptible to normal human perception. Your 2-year-old phone does everything you need. It texts, calls, runs apps, takes photos, streams video, everything you do on a daily basis. The new model does those same things with microscopically better specs that don't actually improve your life in any meaningful, tangible way whatsoever. If you kept your phone for 5 years instead of 2 and bought mid-range models instead of flagships, you'd save approximately $2,500 in total. That's $2,500 every 5 years. That's $500 annually that could be invested, earning compound returns for your retirement and future. But tech companies have conditioned consumers to feel like their perfectly functional device is old after 18 months. It's brilliant marketing and terrible personal finance. The real issue is status signaling. People want others to see they have the latest model. They want to feel current and relevant in society. So they pay a premium for bragging rights that nobody actually cares about. Your friends don't notice. Your coworkers don't care about your phone. You're spending thousands to impress people who aren't paying attention. Meanwhile, that money could be building your financial independence and long-term security. Boutique fitness has exploded in popularity, and so have the costs. Your wallet is taking a serious beating for group exercise classes everywhere. Traditional gyms charge $30 to $60 monthly. Boutique studios charge $150 to $300 monthly for unlimited classes. That's a massive difference. That's $1,800 to $3,600 annually to do exercises you could do at home or at a basic gym. The pitch is always about community, motivation, specialized instruction. And yes, those things have value, but do they have $200 monthly value? When you're attending twice a week, that's $25 per visit for a group class. Think about that cost per actual workout session attended. Here's the uncomfortable pattern. People join expensive gyms in January with great intentions. They go religiously for 3 to 4 weeks initially with enthusiasm. Then attendance drops to once weekly, then twice monthly, but they keep paying because canceling feels like admitting failure. It's a psychological trap, really. That's $200 monthly for a membership you use twice, or $100 per gym visit. You could hire a personal trainer instead. The fitness industry thrives on this gap between intentions and behavior. They're not selling exercise, they're selling the identity of being someone who belongs there. You're paying for the feeling of being a boutique fitness person, not for the actual workouts. It's identity spending, not practical spending. Retailers have trained consumers to fear regular product failure and pay for protection they rarely need. It's a highly profitable fear-based selling strategy. Extended warranties on electronics, appliances, furniture, these are almost always bad deals. The retailer wouldn't push them so aggressively if they weren't highly profitable for them. Which means most customers never use them. Think about it. When was the last time you actually claimed an extended warranty you purchased? The math is simple. If warranties cost $100 to $300 and are profitable for companies, that means the expected payout is less. Claim rate times average claim is less than the premium collected. You're paying more than the statistical value you'll receive. It's mathematically a losing bet. The same applies to rental car insurance if you have auto coverage, phone insurance through carriers, and various protection plans retailers offer at checkout. These small insurance products add up to $500 to $1,000 annually for most households, protecting against low-probability events that wouldn't be catastrophic. Events that wouldn't be financially catastrophic anyway. You're insuring against inconvenience, not disaster. There's a massive difference between the two situations here. Better strategy? Self-insure by maintaining an emergency fund. Skip the extended warranties and put that money into savings. Over 20 years, you'll come out ahead, far ahead financially. The warranty companies are betting you won't claim. Take that same bet yourself and keep the money instead of them. Grocery inflation has hit everyone hard, but the way people shop has made it exponentially worse. Your shopping habits are costing you thousands extra. Organic, specialty, pre-prepared, name brand, these choices add 40 to 60% to grocery bills compared to conventional alternatives. And for most products, you're paying for marketing, not meaningfully better quality. Organic strawberries cost double conventional. Are they twice as good? Twice as nutritious? No. You're paying for a certification and perception. The perception of making a healthier choice. Pre-cut vegetables cost 3 to 4 times whole vegetables. Pre-marinated meat costs double what plain meat costs. Meal kits cost triple what cooking from scratch costs. Convenience has a premium, and that premium is destroying grocery budgets across America every single week. Name brand products cost 30 to 50% more than store brands that are often made in the same facilities. You're literally paying extra for different packaging. Same product, same quality, different box. The only difference is the logo and your perception of what quality means in grocery shopping. A strategic shopper spends about $400 to $500 a month on groceries for a family of 4. The average American family spends around $800 a month. That's $800 to $1,000 a month for identical nutrition. Over a year, that becomes roughly $4,800 to $6,000 in unnecessary grocery spending, money that could fund vacations, retirement accounts, or emergency savings. Instead, it's going toward fancy packaging and the illusion of premium quality food. The most insidious wealth destroyer isn't any specific purchase, it's the gradual elevation of your lifestyle to match your income perfectly over time. You get a raise. Great. You also get a nicer apartment, lease a better car, upgrade your wardrobe, eat out more, take bigger vacations. Your expenses increase proportionally to your income increase. Every dollar you earn more gets spent on lifestyle upgrades. It's automatic, almost unconscious behavior for most. Result? You're making $20,000 more annually but saving the same amount or less than before. The raise disappears completely into lifestyle spending immediately. This is why high-income professionals often have minimal savings despite earning 6 figures. Every income increase triggers lifestyle upgrades that consume the additional earnings completely. The wealthy do the opposite. They increase income while maintaining relatively stable expenses, banking the difference. That's how wealth accumulates over decades of disciplined saving. Your lifestyle should improve with your income, but not at the same rate. If your income increases 30%, maybe your lifestyle improves 10%. The remaining 20% gets invested, building your net worth and financial security. But most people don't do this because they feel entitled to enjoy success. They feel like they deserve to enjoy their success immediately. And you do deserve it, but not at the expense of your financial future and retirement. The trap is thinking you can always catch up later. But later never comes. The lifestyle you adopt today becomes your baseline tomorrow, forever. Everything costs more in 2026, and most of it delivers less value than ever before. The equation has completely flipped against consumers. Quick service dining costs sit-down prices. New cars are financial anchors. Delivery apps double your meal costs. Coffee culture costs thousands annually. Subscriptions bleed you monthly. Phones cost more than laptops used to. Gym memberships go unused. Warranties are profit centers. Groceries cost double through careless shopping, and lifestyle inflation prevents wealth building despite income growth. The solution isn't deprivation, it's intentionality, being deliberate about where your money goes and why it matters. Cook at home more often, buy used cars, pick up your own food, make coffee at home, audit your subscriptions quarterly, keep your phone longer, choose basic gyms, skip extended warranties, shop strategically, and most importantly, save your raises instead of spending them on lifestyle upgrades that don't build wealth. These aren't revolutionary concepts, they're basic financial discipline that previous generations understood instinctively, but that modern marketing has convinced us to abandon completely and thoughtlessly. You can look wealthy, or you can build wealth. For most people, you cannot do both simultaneously. This is the fundamental choice you face daily. Every dollar spent on appearance or convenience is a dollar not working for your future, and the future arrives faster than you think possible. The people figuring this out now will have financial freedom in 15 to 20 years. The people continuing these spending patterns will be working forever, working into their 70s wondering what happened to their dreams of early retirement. Which group do you want to be in? The choice is yours. If this perspective helped reframe how you think about spending, subscribe for more content on building real wealth instead of the appearance of it for others. Drop a comment on which spending trap hits closest to home for you. I read every single comment and learn from your experiences and stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, small changes today create massive wealth tomorrow. Start now, seriously.